Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
He's going to take off here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Give it to the back again. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. The ball is loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Hand off with a single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The Gators will line up to punt it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's a foot race. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing second and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Gators getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. comes a first down pass attempt. He's going for a big play downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So one play, moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Gators offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. This sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. How position. They begin with first and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Catch made to the sidelines. Short gain, but enough to make the first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators with first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
this one right through.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. We'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Well, it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this side.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. That's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And he'll field it inside the 40. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this
attacking the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Took contact on the throw. And he's got his man open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Pulls it in. It's Paul.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff in a single back formation. It's S for middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line, this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Handoff to the back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Defense is coming after him. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown for him. That puts him on top in the second half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down. They're going to throw the football. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's going to hand this off.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Powering through. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught down at the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. The Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. Second down, we're going to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown for this quarterback on fire today. Well, they're trying to add the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? The game moves the ball to a 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it.